Any other question?
So, I think competition is important. As we see, there is so much of a struggle in the society. And only the fittest survive or thrive, isn't it?
Yeah, if you have a society living with animal consciousness, then competition is very necessary. Right? For example, if you look at your family, whether do you compete or you cooperate? So the mother is not competing with the child, or the father is not competing with the child, right? The mother is caring for the child, right? The father is caring for the child, is trying to provide guidance, right, to the child. So if you look at the family, if you look at the human being with understanding and relationship, what you will have is the care, the guidance, the cooperation, not competition. So human being living with human consciousness will have cooperation, will have relationship, will have care, guidance. But if you have people living with animal consciousness, then you will have competition, conflict, right, struggle, all that will come in. So that is what we were saying, that human being living with animal consciousness is the problem. Animal living with animal consciousness is not the problem. And human being living with human consciousness is not only not a problem, but it is enriching for itself and it is enriching for others, for other human beings, for animals, for plants, for everything, right? So it has the capacity to be enriching for everyone, every unit in nature, with human consciousness, with right understanding, with a feeling of relationship. So even without that clarity of things, with understanding, in the family we are not competing, we are cooperating, and this is how the child is brought up. Otherwise the child will not survive. If the mother and the father are competing with the child will not survive. Will it survive? But today what is happening is that we are not able to see this world as a family, right? That is why we said, when we are talking about education and sanskar, we said with right understanding, that is understanding of harmony from individual to entire existence, we will be having the capacity to live in justice in relationship with other human beings, starting from family to world family. That expansion has to be there out of understanding and out of feeling of relationship. If that is there, then are we going to compete or are we going to cooperate? Are we going to care? So as long as that feeling of relationship is not there, right? So if there is a feeling of relationship, there is a feeling of family, then we will cooperate, right? Not compete. Isn't it? Yes, we will care, not exploit. Yes, we will provide the guidance to others and not misguide. What do you think? You will do this side or this side?
This corporate care.
So with this feeling of relationship, this is what will happen, not otherwise. Today we are not able to see relationship, we are not able to identify the other as our family. Therefore we have to struggle, fight, compete, all that. And this is making life very difficult. Even the poor countries like Pakistan or Bangladesh, okay, they are investing half of their resources to prepare to fight. because of this lack of acceptance of relationship. So if that feeling of relationship is not there, there is a feeling of opposition, right? If relationship is not there, lack of relationship leads to feeling of opposition. If there is a feeling of opposition, then other things will follow, right?